Hey everybody, it's Jennifer, and I am doing this video. This is actually a video that I was inspired to do today as a result of a meeting that I just had. I had a phenomenal meeting today with some really amazing women who are all about educating themselves and empowering themselves in financial education. We're just creating a new mastermind group that is all about helping to empower women with financial education and learning how to invest in different vehicles. So I'm really excited about that. So we had a fantastic meeting. But what I wanted to piggyback on, I actually did a post a few days ago on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, I believe. And it was a quote. It basically said, to chase dreams and not people. And that was actually a quote that when I first saw that some time ago, if it was maybe a couple years ago, I would have been very uneasy with that statement because especially as women, as a woman, we're trained to put relationships as the center of our universe. And so we design our life and our lifestyle and everything based on, oh, I'm a wife, I'm a mother. We put all of our relationships in the very center of our life and then put the other items on the very edge of our lifestyle or our priorities. And what I do believe that people are more important than anything in this world. We have to honor each other. We're here to interact and to love each other and to thrive and survive with our brothers and sisters and all that. So I definitely believe in the power and the importance of relationships. However, now that I have evolved and grown in my understanding, I really have a deep understanding of what that statement means and why it is so important. You want to chase dreams or pursue your dreams, or actually pursue, I like better than pursue your dreams, pursue your purpose and what you've actually been placed on the planet to do instead of chasing people. Chase your purpose instead of chasing people. And let me expand upon that. I am for anybody that follows me, you know that I am very, very huge on purpose. I believe that each and every one of us is here for a purpose. We have come here with something that only we can give to the planet. And the experiences that we have, the family that we grow up in, the way that we were brought up, all of these things are things that we need to experience in order to evolve and to fulfill and live what we came here to do. The unfortunate thing is that our society teaches us that we need to focus on certain things in order to be so-called a constructive member of society. We're taught that we should, everybody should, get in a relationship, get married, have kids, get the white picket fence, get the house, and retire into the sunset. That's the model that we're given. But the reality is that there is something more that we are here to give. We've been distracted with the idea that you go get the job and you go get the marriage and you have these children and that's what life is. And, you do that for 40 years, you die, and that's what it is. But like I said, we're here for a purpose. There is something big trying to birth through you. There's something that is unique and there's something that only you can give to the planet. And it's not something that you need to be pushing down. So I'm all about helping people to uncover what that purpose is and what that mission is. That's a personal passion of mine. But I'm saying all this to say, instead of us, actually, I'm going to even back up even further because I did a video on this a few weeks ago, and I'm going to say this again because I think this is so powerful and so important. Some of the best advice that I've ever received on relationships was given to me by one of my mentors, Dr. B. Serious. And he basically said to me, he said, listen, the majority of people focus on, they focus on, or actually, let me back up. They were taught that we should, grow up, and get in a relationship and go off into the sunset. But what happens a lot of times is that because people don't really know who they are a lot of times, and they haven't really got clear on their purpose and what they're here to do or what they're passionate about, they end up getting involved in relationships with people that are not a complement to where they're going. So maybe this person is negative and they are trying to hold you back from your purpose. Maybe they can't see the vision for what you're trying to do. Maybe they, just for a variety of reasons, they're not a good complement to where you're going or what your purpose is leading you into. And so what happens a lot of times, and I can speak to this, I've seen this happen and play out a lot with my friends, especially when you get into midlife. A lot of times what happens is people get clear and clear about what their purpose is or what they're passionate about and, where they're going. And they figure out that the person that they partnered up with when they were in their 20s or whatever is not the right person that is going to complement them as they continue the journey that they are placed on to fulfill their purpose or their passion. And so they split. A lot of times people are splitting up. You got, divorces. They call it the midlife crisis or whatever. But I say it's the midlife awakening, really. It's the midlife awakening and remembrance of who and what you are so that you get back on the path of what God placed you here to give and to do and to be. And you make that your focus instead of saying, okay, well, now I'm going to go and pursue being a wife. That is the greatest accomplishment I can have. Or being a mother. That's the greatest accomplishment I can have. Or being a father. All of these things are fantastic. I'm not diminishing them at all. And I really think it's fantastic. It's great to pursue parenthood. I think parenthood is one of the most amazing things that we can do. However, there is other things that are trying to birth through us many times that we push down because we're taught that the pursuit of these other things are more important, the relationships. What I'm saying is this journey that we're experiencing through life right now is just a journey. This is one journey on 1,000 journeys that we will take in spirit. We are literally spiritual beings. I know people hear this all the time, but we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And as such, we are infinite. We are never going to die in the spiritual sense. Science has proved this. Energy is not created or destroyed, it's simply transferred. That means that when we leave our physical body, the spirit, the essence of who we are, does not cease to exist. It just goes into a different dimension. I'm going off on a little tangent, but my point is this. We need to start looking at life as being bigger than what we've been conditioned to believe it is. We are here for something greater than ourselves and something greater than just buying a house or, getting a new car or having certain clothes to wear or all these different things that we're told that, this is how you know that you've made it. No, how you know that you've made it is that you've actually made a difference in someone's life. That you actually are excited and energetic about getting up each and every morning and doing what you do. That's how you know that you've made it. And so I'm saying all this to say, actually, I wanted to share a story. I'm forgetting that I had a story to share. And this is, I was trying not to make this video long, so excuse me if it's a little longer than I intended. I'm going to share a brief story with you. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. A few years ago, this is maybe 5 years ago, I was in a relationship with someone, and there was just a lot of stuff going on. You know, my mother was ill, a whole lot of stuff going on. But I joined a business. I joined with a particular business opportunity. It was an internet marketing company. And I decided, you know what? I need to go to this event. Spirit spoke to me and said, you know what? You need to go to this particular event. I didn't really have money at that time to go. It was across the country. I had to pay for the hotel, the ticket to go, the transportation, all this stuff. And I really didn't know how I was going to do it. And the person that I was involved with was like, you know, that's ridiculous. You don't need to go. Trying to discourage me in every single possible fashion why I should not go. But Spirit was talking to me and saying, you need to go. And so as it turned out, a way was made. A dear, sweet friend of mine assisted me with resources to make sure that I got there and everything worked out perfectly. And then I got there and was actually introduced to two people in my life that literally have transformed my mind. One has completely helped to elevate my mindset, and another one who has been a fantastic and amazing friend and now business associate who is literally putting me in position to retire within a very, very short period of time. I won't go into details on that. But because I listened to Spirit, and because I listened to what my spirit, my soul was telling me to do, I made the decision to go against the relationship at that time to pursue what I felt was what I needed to do. And as it turned out, it was literally something that has transformed my life in so many different ways and so many different levels. And now I look back, I'm not with that person anymore. That relationship is out of my life. But the point is this. A lot of us would make a decision not to pursue what Spirit was revealing to us because, oh my gosh, what about this relationship? What about this person and their feelings and all these different things that we tell ourselves? But the reality is this. The right person, that is going in the direction that you are going and that is supposed to be there on the journey that you are on to fulfill your purpose and your mission will be there. They will be there. That's it. And if they're not there, then we need to be okay with that and recognize that every relationship is not made to be a lifelong relationship. Some relationships are just that. They are seasonal. You know, Iyanla Vanzant talks about that in, I think her book, In the Meantime. You know, people come into our life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. It's up to you to determine what that is. And a lot of times we give people who are seasonal the same extension, the same privilege as somebody who is a lifetime. Or we mistake the people that we determine or we think that they're supposed to be lifetime relationships when they are just for a reason. We have certain things that we need to learn through that interaction and through that partnership. And so we have to just come to a place where we're okay with the fact that there are reasons, seasons, and lifetime relationships that we are going to experience, and not to live in a place of fear that, you know, if I don't push down everything, all of my desires, all of my goals, all of my dreams, everything that God has imparted in me that is trying to birth through me, I'm not going to be in a relationship. I'm not going to be happy. Nothing's going to work out. And I'm here to say that that's not the truth. That is your fear, but that's not the truth, because the right person who is going to support you on your journey, that is supposed to be your helpmate as you move forward with what you're here to do, will appear as soon as you get confident enough and clear enough about your path and take the necessary steps to go down that road. Once you do that, you're going to find the right partnerships, the right people, the right circumstances fall right in line, and it's guaranteed. The problem is that most of us are so much in fear because we're taught that, oh my gosh, I'm a failure if this relationship doesn't work. I have to make it work. I have to sacrifice, what is in me that fuels me, that energizes me, that makes me who I am in order to be in this relationship. I'm going to tell you that there's no relationship that is for you where you should have to diminish who you are and push down your desires, your innermost spark in order to be with that person. If you have to do that, then that's not the right partnership for you. Just here to say that. So anyway, this video went longer than I planned it to, but I hope that at least one person can get a message from this and recognize that you are here for a purpose. There's something that only you can give to the planet, and it is important and it is mandatory that you do what you came here to do, and that you live a life that is joyous and passionate and full of ecstasy and joy and love. That is what you're here to do. You're not here just to exist. You're not here just to be, as one of my mentors, Reverend Michael, would say, anti-bored until you die. You're here to live life to its fullest potential, and you deserve it. So make sure that you take the opportunity to do that now. That's it. And I will talk to you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.